Good morning, everybody. This is my second time trying to make this video. I guess there's no pause button on here, but my cat decided he was going to attack me in the middle of the last video. So I just had to stop and make a new one. Anyway, I wanted to say that I'm sorry that it's been so long that I've done a video. My husband and I just got a webcam a couple weeks ago, so I do hope that this all works out the way it's supposed to. And I do apologize for the way I look, because I did just get up. It seems like this is the only time of the day that I make my videos, is right when I get up, so I apologize. Anyway, I am 16 weeks and 4 days pregnant right now. There has been quite a few things that have happened since my last video, but I can't even remember half of them. I mean, there are a few things that I can remember, but I can't remember the dates they actually happened. I had 1 week just before Christmas where I thought I had like a UTI and stuff, but I've never had one before, so I wasn't entirely sure. So they just, my doctor just had me go to the clinic here and do a test real quick. And that came out negative, so I was kind of excited about that. It was very interesting because I still didn't have insurance though, so it was about $130 I had to pay just for them to do a 10-minute little test. But I'd rather be safe than sorry. So, and also, I've had a couple dizzy spells. Mainly they're at work. When I'm standing up for a long period of time, I start getting dizzy. I've had two episodes in the past 3 weeks where I've almost passed out. So I've had to literally sit down on the floor at work because I was afraid I was going to fall over. And that's the last thing I want to be doing is falling. So, also, I think it was around 13 weeks. I had like what felt just like period cramps, and they only lasted for about 30 minutes, but then the 2 days after that I had a little bit of brown spotting again, but it just lasted, it was like 24 hours, and then that went away. Sorry that I say so much. Let's see. Basically, the majority of my pregnancy has just been the morning sickness, and that's been calming down the past, basically the past 2 weeks now, because I found that peanut butter crackers, if I eat those in the morning before I even get out of bed, like if I get out of bed and I'm standing up to make me breakfast and stuff, that makes me sick. And then also I was finding that working in the morning was also making me really sick, because I think it was me rushing to get ready, and because I can never seem to get out of bed that early. That would be like for the 5:30 in the morning shift, and that's hard when you're pregnant. So I asked my boss if I could work that the least amount of times. So he's only put me at that shift once a week, and the rest is mainly afternoon. I feel bad because I do really like the morning shift, and I've always enjoyed being very flexible at work, but my health comes first, and the fact that morning sickness is causing me to lose weight and stuff. I went all the way down to, if you base it off the doctor's scale, which is like 3 pounds lighter than the scale we have here, but I use the scale here on a daily basis at work, so I have been calculating that one there instead. But if you base it off of the one at the doctor's office, I was all the way from like 126, I went all the way down to 122. So I lost about 4 or 5 pounds or whatever. And then I went back up to 130 when they weighed me at the clinic, which I always know that doctors' scales are not always exactly alike. So I wasn't making a big deal about me losing 2 pounds. But when I went to the clinic right before Christmas, it was 130. And then I got sick again for like 4 days after Christmas. And I went down to 128, which is what it was when my last appointment. Even though I was standing on the scale and I saw it at 129, and the nurse was like, no, it's 128. It's like, I'm a CNA. I can see right there that it says 129. But anyway, I just didn't want to even argue with her. It was a 1 pound difference, so whatever. But the doctor was like, you lost weight in the past 2 weeks. And she's like, you lost weight over the holidays? Like, yes, I was extremely sick. She's like, well, we should find out if there's any reason why you're still getting sick. It's like, because I'm pregnant. Most people get sick the entire time, you know, so I don't know, they kind of, sometimes they bug me at the doctor's office there because they kind of act like, I don't know, they don't act so excited with you, it seems like. And then the doctor, Daniel, was even commenting how it seems like she has a 20-minute limit with each patient because she's never with us for more than 20 minutes, and then she has to, you know, it always seems like she's rushing. So, but I'm just, you know, not motivated to go and try and find a new doctor and stuff. It's just, she answers my questions very well and stuff, so that's all that matters. Basically, I did want to have a doctor who's more personal, you know, doesn't mind talking to you about things as well. So, but like I said, I'm too lazy these days to even look for a new doctor. My insurance did start on the 1st, so that's a plus. No more doctor bills. Our doctor bills only came out to about $1,200 for the first 3 months, so that's not too bad. And then we're not paying them off in full. I don't know about you guys, but I went in there and I asked them if they had a payment plan that they could do for us, and they were like, oh yes, we can. And then they wanted us to pay it all off in 30 days. I was like, how is this a payment plan? So I just wrote to them and said, you know, I can afford to pay you $100 a month, and that's it. So enjoy. Because I have to save up for the baby. I have to save up for my car maintenance. I have to also save up for the 2 months of maternity leave, because my husband can't afford to pay all the bills while I'm on maternity leave. So I'm saving up what I would make in those 2 months. It's like, sorry, I don't have that kind of money, you know. So it's just annoying, but they seem to not be having a problem with it. So, I mean, there's not much they can do about it anyway. So off of that rambling spree, and I do apologize if I start rambling like crazy and start sounding really stupid, because my brain doesn't seem like it works anymore. That's another thing, is I have gotten heartburn a couple times in the past month. Not too bad or anything like that. And then I also get really sick if I eat too late at night. Like Sunday, my husband made me spaghetti and macaroni and cheese, and I told him I wasn't going to eat it all, but I was talking to my sister-in-law on the phone about the things that she wanted to send us, and I sat there and I ate the entire plate of food and I didn't even realize it, but I ended up getting sicker than a dog, and so yeah, couldn't even keep my prenatal vitamin down, so I won't be eating that late again, ever again. And don't eat that much food that late either. Lately I haven't felt like I've been eating healthy enough, which really sucks. I want to go out and buy a bunch of groceries and stuff, but it's like I need to be saving money, so it's just really irritating. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much it. I already talked about the ultrasound, so, but we're gonna go in on the 30th, so in about 18 more days, for the anatomy scan, and I'll be 9 weeks and 1 day pregnant. And my mother-in-law asked if she could go. She said she was embarrassed to ask, but I was like, you shouldn't be. I would love to have you there. So we got to get with her and make sure she knows how to get there and stuff that day. But we will basically be able to find out then for sure, hopefully. And then I do have the pictures from our last ultrasound and stuff. So this here is the baby's foot. We didn't get that many pictures because she was like working so hard to find the gender that I think she totally forgot to be taking pictures. And sorry, I just lost my train of thought. It's like once she saw the baby's foot, it just clicked in her head. It's like, oh, I should be taking some pictures. So she took that one, and then she tried to get a profile picture, but the baby's leaning more to the side a little bit. So, and then the placenta is right there. I was like, that is a perfectly round placenta. Not round, but oval. And I'm like, is that another head? She thought that was pretty funny, but because everybody's been joking about how I look like I'm pregnant with twins or something. But I mean, I've had 3 ultrasounds already, and they haven't seen. So, but anyway, I guess I'll do a belly shot and stuff, and I hope this uploads okay and everything. I do have to go get ready for work, so I gotta wrap this up. Anyway, so yeah. So this is the 17-week belly. Sorry, I'm leaning to the side too much. And so yeah, I do, like, this really popped out by 15 weeks. And so I've really felt rather big. But I have watched other people's videos, and they have been about the same size around this time. So she's definitely growing, and she's right about in here. A couple, I'm going to say about 3 inches below my belly button. I'll turn the other way. So. And then I keep telling my husband, I'm like, my belly button's disappearing. So it's really funny. And already getting this line. My husband makes sure I put some stretch mark cream on constantly. What else was there? I was going to say something just now. I can't remember. It stinks. Anyway, if I remember, I'll put it down in the description bar. And one other thing is that I do have my expectnet.com name. If you go there and you put in the game name MattOrAva, so put those together. Don't put any spaces at all. And that'll bring up our game. So if you guys want to make your guesses and stuff. And I mean, you guys don't have to guess girl just because the doctors are pretty sure it's a girl, because you never know, it could turn out to be a boy. So if you guys think that it's a boy, just put boy. Anyway, so I'll let you guys go, and you guys have a great day, and hopefully I'll do another video before, yeah. Anyway, have a great day.